If you think of her as the captain of that great ship, HMS UK and Commonwealth, she's always been there, hasn't she? We expect her to be there. She refuses to accept, perhaps, the passage of time. Don't forget, she refused the honorary title of Oldie of the Year when offered it by Giles Brandreth on the grounds that she didn't think she was qualified to accept it. And I really do think that we forget she is a 95 going on 96-year-old woman, a private individual, quite apart from being the monarch. And it's not just travelling to places and saying a few words. Oh, no. Think of her on the Tuesday, the day before she was taken to hospital for those interesting preliminary investigations. She was on her feet for an hour, making small talk, moving round big business figures at Windsor Castle. So it's the travelling. If she'd have gone to Glasgow, it's a round trip of getting on for 1,000 miles. And, she needs to rest. And I think for once she's been forced to take medical advice. And her staff, her household staff, undoubtedly now will be looking at her diary, looking at the events that she's pledged to go to, and trying to weed out things that aren't essential to give her 95-year-old system time to relax and recuperate, almost certainly. And don't forget, the ship that she's been steering has gone through some very rough water in the last 18 months. Brexit, Mexit, of course, the loss of her husband of over 70 years, and of course, the stormy waters currently breaking over the head of allegedly her favourite son, Prince Andrew. Watch that space and see what happens. So it's a lot for anyone, particularly for someone who's doing a job that most people would have retired from in the outside world 20, 30 years ago. She does suffer with her back as well, so all of that standing around is probably not the best recipe for comfort.